Ancient giants, an introduction to the pyramids. The pyramids of Egypt are truly ancient wonders. They stand tall in the desert landscape. Many were built during the Old Kingdom, around 2600 BCE. Pharaohs commanded huge resources to build these monuments for eternity. The pyramids tell us about this lost world. The Step Pyramid of Djoser, built by the architect Imhotep, is famous. Later, pharaohs wanted smooth-sided pyramids. The pyramids at Giza are the best examples of this change in design. Building pyramids was a massive task, like a national project for Egypt. Thousands of people were involved in the work. They needed food, tools, and organization. The pharaoh controlled all these efforts, showing immense authority. The pyramids were a focus of Egyptian life. Their construction spanned many decades. They still capture our imagination today. They are symbols of ancient skill and ambition. How did they build such huge structures? This question fascinates many people. They represent the ingenuity of workers. The pyramids are a window into the past, holding many secrets yet to be found. More than tombs' purpose and sacred meaning, the main purpose of a pyramid was a tomb for an Egyptian pharaoh. The pharaoh was a king, but also a god. His body needed to be kept safe for his journey to the afterlife. The pyramid protected his mummy and treasures. Egyptians believed deeply in life after death. The tomb ensured the king's eternal existence. Pyramids also had a strong link to the sun god Ra. The pyramid's shape might represent sun rays, forming a ramp for the pharaoh to ascend to the heavens. The capstone, or pyramidion, was often gilded, shining brightly in the sunlight. A pyramid was part of a much larger complex, often including a mortuary temple where priests performed daily rituals for the dead king. A causeway linked this to a valley temple, supporting the pharaoh's spirit. The pyramid shape itself was deeply symbolic, representing stability and permanence. These were qualities of the pharaoh's rule. It might also symbolize the primordial mound, the first land in Egyptian creation myths. The pyramid helped maintain cosmic order. The pharaoh was responsible for this order. His tomb was a powerful symbol of this duty. The pyramids were more than just tombs. They were sacred structures with deep meaning. They connected the pharaoh to the divine. They ensured his legacy and the continuation of his cult. Engineering marvels. The Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza is astounding. It was built for Pharaoh Khufu around 2580 BCE. Originally, it stood about 146.6 meters high. For thousands of years, it was the tallest structure. It is made of over 2 million stone blocks, each weighing several tons. The total weight is estimated at 6 million tons. The precision of the Great Pyramid is remarkable. Its base is an almost perfect square, with each side about 230 meters long. Sides are aligned very accurately, pointing to the 4 cardinal directions. This shows advanced surveying and planning skills. Inside, the Great Pyramid is complex, with several chambers and passages. The King's Chamber lies deep within, lined with massive granite blocks. Below it is the so-called Queen's Chamber. The Grand Gallery is a tall, sloping passage, its purpose still debated by scholars. The pyramid once had a smooth outer layer of fine white Tura limestone. These casing stones were polished to a high sheen, reflecting the bright Egyptian sun. The pyramid would have gleamed like a jewel. Most of these casing stones are now gone, removed for other building projects, but we can imagine its original dazzling look. The Great Pyramid remains a testament to ancient engineering prowess. In Section 4, the builders' workforce, tools and materials. The people who built the pyramids were not slaves, but skilled workers. Many were farmers who worked during the Nile's flood when farming was not possible. They were organized into teams or divisions, receiving rations of food, beer and clothing. Evidence from a workers' village near Giza confirms this. Many different materials were used for construction. The core of the pyramids used local limestone, quarried near the Giza Plateau. For the outer casing, finer limestone from Tura was used. Huge granite blocks for chambers came from Aswan, far to the south. Transporting these heavy stones was a challenge. The ancient Egyptians used simple but effective tools, like copper chisels and saws. They likely used an abrasive, like quartz sand, with saws. Harder stones, like dolerite, were used as pounders to break and shape other stones. Wooden levers and rockers helped move heavy blocks. Organizing the labor force was essential. The project was managed by high officials, with scribes keeping detailed records of work and supplies. Overseers supervised the different teams of workers. There were skilled craftsmen like stonemasons and many general laborers. The work was broken down into smaller tasks. This careful planning made construction possible. The builders' dedication and skill were crucial to the pyramid's creation. Section 5. Solving the puzzle theories of pyramid construction. Quarrying the enormous stones was the first step. Workers cut channels into the bedrock using copper tools and stone pounders. Wooden wedges soaked with water could split rock. The blocks were then roughly shaped at the quarry, making them easier to transport. Thousands of blocks were needed for each pyramid, requiring a constant supply from the quarries. Moving the massive stone blocks was a huge task. The Egyptians did not have wheels for this. Theories suggest they used wooden sledges pulled by teams of men. Evidence from a tomb painting shows water being poured on sand before a sledge, reducing friction. Even so, immense manpower was needed. Lifting blocks to great heights is a major puzzle. Most experts agree that ramps were used, but the type of ramp is debated. A single, long, straight ramp is one idea, but it would become incredibly long for the top. Zigzag ramps on one side are another theory. Some suggest an internal ramp spiraling inside. Recent scans hint this might be possible. Archaeological finds provide important clues. The remains of workers' towns show how the workforce was housed and fed. Tools and pottery have been discovered. Such discoveries help us piece together the methods. Section 6. Echoes in time. The enduring legacy of the pyramids. The pyramids are powerful symbols of ancient Egypt, recognized all over the world. They represent human ambition and dedication. These structures show what a society can achieve. They are a testament to a great civilization. The pharaohs built them to last forever. In many ways, they have succeeded. Their presence still dominates the landscape. The pyramids had a big impact on history, inspiring awe in later cultures. Greeks and Romans wrote about them as wonders. They demonstrated